Surprised you made it on time.
All right. I'll buy it. Why wouldn't I be here?
I just figured your new PR guy have you doing a couple radio shows and TV shows this afternoon, talking yourself up.
Man, look who just rented a condo in your headspace. Hey, look, if you're not careful, I might just buy the whole building.
Okay, so you got jokes, huh? You ever get tired of hearing your own hustle?
There it is. My first down payment.
So it's all you now, huh? Just you and baby Zuckerberg?
Zach's on all the Mad Ants, all right? This exposure's good for all of us. We all win.
The Mad Ants aren't going anywhere. He needs to just focus on looks from the league. Everything else is a waste of time.
So what, you think that he's gonna help you with the scouts, too?
I know he's gonna help you. But you're in my way.
Have you heard about Vlad?
Nah, who's Vlad?
The Romanian guy on the Nets. They just brought him over. Vlad the Impaler?
I didn't see a Vlad on the roster.
Their center.
Andre Haji?
Right, yeah, but they call him Vlad the Impaler.
Hey, man, don't sweat it, Howie. Whoever he is, we got this.
Oh, you know something I don't?
Yeah. I read up this morning on Wayne Hoops HQ. The blog called us out, saying that the key to this game is neutralizing Haji. And the only way to do that is to get everybody involved, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Are you looking to get a triple-double?
I'm looking to win, baby. Win!
Hello, everyone, from beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. We've got Mad Ants basketball for you as they take on the Long Island Nets.
And of course, the player to watch out for in the Nets is Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, a monster of a big man that is a top talent in the G League.
And with Vlad on one side and AI and Marcus Young on the other, you can expect a lot of beautiful basketball being played.
Well, the Mad Ants will have their work cut out for them. We'll see if they're up for the task as this game unfolds here tonight.
And for Long Island, Vlad is the star of the team, but the top to bottom, they have talent.
Absolutely. They provide a tough matchup for teams because they can run so many sets from inside and out. Reminds me a little bit of how the Denver Nuggets are constructed.
Yeah, great point, Brian.
Now here's AI. Randolph, back to AI. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense. And AI and the rest of the Mad Ants were involved in some community work recently. They had a booth at the State Fair.
You just have to love that the team is willing to take time and meet fans on an individual basis by having a booth at the fair. It just takes a day for the players, but goes a long way in developing ties with the community.
Now here's Nelson, down low. Kelsey goes back up. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor.
A slow start, 5 straight misses out of the gate.
Solid read from AI. When someone's open, he's good at getting it to them.
Here's Long Island now. A 4-point game. And stolen by AI.
You know how things get around here in Fort Wayne. When the Mad Ants play, the entire city pays attention. The whole city shuts down as they love to support their local G League chapter.
And so just over a minute and a half played. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus. Recognizing the overcommitment. Kelsey knows it's his responsibility to get it to his open guys.
Now here's AI. Pass to Young. Tatum left side. AI outside. Ted Nelson with the steal. From downtown. That shot missing. The Mad Ants go the other way with it. Well, it has been said time and time again, but it doesn't make it any less true. The state of Indiana loves their basketball.
And it's one reason why a team like the Mad Ants can have such a devoted fan base. It goes across the entire state.
It's in everyone's DNA. Now here's Kelsey. Joseph can't get it to go.
The bucket wasn't well protected, but still, he couldn't finish. Too often, that's the story with him. And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Here's Kelsey. Pass to Haji. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He is now 2 for 3. And with Vlad the Impaler, they really run the offense through him.
Every set this team has makes the best use of having an elite center in the middle. Haji is a great presence on the floor, and it's no surprise they built the offense around him.
Timeout called, the Nets.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have slowed down on them, and they're really starting to force their shots.
Yeah, things have snowballed on them. The misses just started piling up. Good timeout to sort of calm the guys down and get reset.
Just step away from the court a second and calm down, as you said.
Now here's Russell. To the paint. AI with the block.
And really a big part of shot blocking is timing. AI showing that he's capable of rejecting shots.
And of course, AI, a name that might sound familiar to college hoops fans, had a good run, a big game in the Sweet 16, but ultimately the team came up just short. Still showed some great potential in what was his final year.
Now here's Carter. High post, Connor Trigg. Outside Grace. Here's AI. And rebound by the Nets.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
And AI, not the leader of the Bulldogs team, but he was a vital piece.
Yeah, wasn't the leader while he was there, as that role was filled by Corey Harris, but he certainly showed promise. Physically, it's always been there for AI, right? He just needed time to sharpen the mental aspect of the game.
One thing you have to admire about Coach Keller is his commitment to having the team stay involved with the community.
When you create an atmosphere like that within a locker room and the surrounding city, you get more than the sum of your parts. Keller inspires his players by really making what they do larger than the result on the floor.
Clock at 2. Shoots it. James can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many chances like that from short range.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Here's Fresh. Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Mad Ants ahead, up by 12. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit.
View your game program for a full
Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Mad Ants here, guys.
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Howie Carter, not the most impactful player on the floor for the Mad Ants, but he is a valuable member of the team.
Oh, absolutely. He can give them a spark on occasion, but he's one of those glue guys. Fantastic chemistry with the rest of the team, and he just knows his role.
Now, here's Russell. Up top, Campbell. Fresh. They set the pick. Over Calderon. Another shot. Mac, good.
He's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled him to be the first guy to it and get the putback. I like to see that hustle.
AI with it. Odom defending. Here's Trigg. And Connor Trigg throws it down.
I get a sense that Trigg doesn't like to mess around when he's near the basket. He likes to make some noise.
Now a timeout called by Long Island.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided.
Fans, if you would like to participate in the raffle, there are still
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. You look at AI in this game, he's been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times, but I'm going to say it one more time. He had a great first half, scored a whole lot of points.
And in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters. And Tim, you know what 4 quarters equals? $1.
And with Marcus Young, perhaps the first thing you notice about him is the killer instinct on the court.
Young is a player that is always looking to exploit a weakness or catch a defender slipping up. Sometimes he'll get too focused on that aspect of the game, but I'd say it's worked well for him so far.
Picked by Haji. Outside Andrews. Haji, Trigg defending. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Fort Wayne Mad Ants.
And Andre Haji, better known as Vlad the Impaler, he is a handful of a center. Does everything you want from a big man, including scoring, defense, and setting up others on the offensive end.
Here's AI. Soft touch off the glass.
He's been one of their more reliable options today. His shooting has led him to this lead.
Picked by Haji. Pass to Andrews. Haji. And he drops it in from the low post.
He's very efficient from the interior. The size Haji possesses is really one of his main strengths. Well, I'm not sure, Brian, if you caught the local news, but apparently some of the Mad Ant players played a pickup with some of the locals.
Yeah, a sight to see for sure. I believe it was AI and Tatum in a 2-on-2 game. You know, small things like that are what makes this team so endeared in Fort Wayne.
Yeah, they really love him out here. That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
He's causing some havoc out there. Whoa!
His first personal foul. Substitute.
Here's Joseph. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
We talk about team chemistry. Passes like this from Andrews help in building it.
And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. Here's Long Island now. Picked by Haji. That shot off. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
And when Young is on the floor, you know he is going to be a threat to score.
Offense just comes so easy to Young, and he knows it. You hope he finds a way to expand his game, but when you need a bucket, he is such a good option to have.
Here's Trigg, and it's blocked by Andre Haji.
And shooters beware. Whenever Haji is roaming nearby, he's capable of swatting it away.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The second chance effort, that shot off. Nice D from Connor Triggs.
Not his best performance scoring the ball so far. And the head coach of the Mad Ants, Gordon Keller. He's a back-to-the-basics kind of coach. He's going to drill the fundamentals and accountability to this Mad Ants roster from the first whistle to the final horn.
Back to AI. Another shot, and it's good on the lay-in.
He has just put his foot on the pedal this quarter. He's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
It's Ted Nelson on the wing. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And Coach Keller not one to mince words with what he expects.
Absolutely not. If you're playing for Coach Keller, you're going to be sound fundamentally. And that structure he brings is crucial for players in the G League who are really looking to shore up their game.
Outside Andrews. The high post shot. Fort Wayne grabs the miss. AI outside. Madison, and it's good. 2 points.
The basketball IQ of AI. You saw years ago in the Final Four, he has a strong understanding of when to dish it to his teammates.
Outside Kelsey. Connects from downtown.
Guarding him on the perimeter, it isn't a priority for them right now, but it will be if he keeps hitting those shots.
Pass to Randolph. Back to AI. It's stolen by Kelsey. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Andrews. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
He's not doing it.
And here's Daniels. AI outside. Price with the steal. Here's the break. Here's James. He can't get it to go. So Fort Wayne will take it the other way. Pass to Boss. AI. Grace with it. Good. Price has picked up his first foul of the game.
Some tough points for Grace and maybe a chance to add one more. His teammates love seeing that kind of hard-nosed play.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Campbell. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Nets ball.
Here's Campbell. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Randolph.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
It's Robert Andrews on the wing. And Robert Andrews slams it in.
Love seeing Andrews penetrate with purpose, just really determined to get it done on the drive.
The drive by AI. Unloads from 13 feet. Randolph misses. Outside Andrews. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Here's Odom. And the Nets get it back. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Pass to Randolph. Basket good.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Reminds me of you and your playing days, Brian.
And here's James, covered by AI. Poked loose. Grace with the steal. Here's AI. Misses off the right iron.
Real high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
And that has him shaking his head. Just a tough miss.
Gonna want that one back.
To the paint. Here's Randolph. Yes, and it's AI picking up the assist.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Now here's Odom, covered by AI. And here's James. Over Daniels. Deflected! On the wing, AI. Cans the three!
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
And there it is, the final whistle. Mad Ants win. Fantastic performance from the team to defend the home court.
And there were standout stars tonight, sure, but I like the way that the whole team, everybody, aimed to slow up Vlad the Impaler. That was a key factor in Fort Wayne coming out with the win.
Offensively, the Mad Ants seem to be gelling, and you can just see when this team is on the same page, and they gave us a peek of how deadly they could be on offense tonight.
And that's about all she wrote, folks. For Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of G League basketball.
What's your name? You're working hard, right? Fighting.
Yeah, but I keep slamming into this wall.
Why?
I don't know. I'm doing everything right. I keep my head down. I grind.
But you're still hitting that wall. So climb over it. Find your way around it. Dig a tunnel underneath it. Do not think about this wall as a barrier. Think about it as a question.
What's the question?
When I was a little kid, I wanted a big sounding job, right? Just like everybody else. I wanted to be a doctor, lawyer, president.
Astronaut. I wanted to be an astronaut.
Right. But then I got older and my heart told me something else. Words. I loved how they sounded when I gave them context, purpose. I knew I wanted to be great at it. And everyone told me that it was impossible because of the barriers, right? I'm a female. The odds, the competition, and never be able to make it as a living. And unfortunately, they were right. Every single door that I knocked on was slammed in my face.
But you knew they were wrong.
I knew that I could write. But I had to think about why I was being rejected. What were my flaws? Regroup, rethink.
You went over that wall.
I built a ladder.
So, what happened?
Oh, it all fell apart, and now I just troll around at carnivals looking for stuffed animals to complete my collection.
Oh, right. See, that's impossible. Can't be done.
No, now I have a great career, and it pays me enough that it's my only job, and it continues to grow. I am a sports writer and owner of Wayne Hoops HQ.
Wait, Wayne, that's you? That's amazing. I read you like all the time. I always thought you were a guy.
Oh, okay, because girls can't write about sports?
Nah, the exact opposite. I always thought it was written by a dude named Wayne.
No, I'm just messing with you.
Okay.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, your piece about Ben Simmons' development as a passer, man, I read that like 50 times.
Thank you. Yeah. I did feel like going out with you was kind of touchy territory and crossing a line, so I kind of wanted to see how this went before I told you about it. What I do is very important to me, so anything that could call that into question is a red line.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I want to get you something before you leave.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, company on your walk home.
Thank you. Thank you for this giant elephant.
No, you won't look creepy at all. Just tall guy, his stuffed animal.
I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Rhymes with ash can? Yo, it's your boy AI coming at you from Fort Wayne, Indiana, all by way of China and the Shanghai Bears. What's up to my people out there? What's up, Wei? What's up, Zhang? What's up, Coach? Hey, Corey Harris, I'm coming for you, man. I'm not gonna take it easy on you, but man, we're gonna have a good time, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be good. How was that?
Not magic, but it works. Yeah, it works really well actually. It's real. It's unfiltered, you know? It's gonna give me something to cut into the gameplay so that people get to know the real you.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't want to come off like I'm just trying too hard to promote me only. I want my game to speak first.
Your game is gonna speak for you, man. I'm gonna speak for you. There's nothing wrong with having a couple more voices in the room.
Look, hey, you gotta keep your wrist loose, all right? You're shooting too flat.
What do you care how I shoot? You're the one with the game coming up.
I know. Look, one more time, okay? Wrist loose, elbow in. Woo! That's right, baby. Feels good, right?
It does.
Hey, so, you think I screwed up with Nikki?
What, on that date?
Yeah. I think that she thinks I'm nervous around her now since she's a reporter.
Are you nervous?
Well, maybe, I guess, but I mean, it's not like because she's a blogger. I mean, I think about her all the time, like, she's in my head, man. Like, it's actually kind of nice. You know, it feels right. It feels like something's happening.
Wow. It's the unflappable AI finally getting butterflies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, it's kind of like what Paul was saying about the city. Like, I've had girlfriends before, but I mean, not like this. Something about her just makes me feel like I'm home.
What? We open on the two of you driving through Amish country. You're going through one of those covered bridges. New idea. Yeah, you're wearing those hats and overalls. Yeah. You open it up on the 2-lane blacktop. You see those rows of corn going by. She's looking at you, and you can see it in her eyes. You go, "This is good, man. I can sell this. What are you doing this weekend?"
All right, let's reel it in, Zach. Let's reel it in. All right, let's sell the game. Okay, let's focus on the game.
There's no line anymore, AI. It's all the same brand. You want to get to the next level? This is what you have to do.
Let's keep it at the game for now, okay, man?
That's not enough.
Well, it has to be. Okay? For now?
Fine. Yeah, for now.